I was born one morning, it was drizzling rain. Fighting and trouble were my middle name. One fist of iron, the other of steel. If the left one don't get you, then the right one will. You load 16 tons, and what do you get? Ah, evidently not wiser. Shit. Hey, you get tired back and broken knuckles and shit like that. But you sure grow a strong back. Anyway, I'm live. I'm just hanging around here waiting on somebody to show up because I'd prefer to talk to people rather than just sit here and talk to myself. It makes a big difference. There's Stephanie Dean. She says she's got a cold one in hand, John. All right, baby. There's Micah Cruz. Thank you, baby, for being here. Debbie Marie, oddly wired. There you are. The remixtress. I got to get that out of my tongue. Dwayne Dwizzle's here. Jenny Torresy. I'm sorry, Jenny. And Dorothy Tyndall. Lisa Thomas is here, baby. Thank you for being here. Adina Michael, Lisa S., Sherry P., Rose Taylor, thank you for being here. Curtis Wood, Lisa S., Bernadette Pre, baby, thank you for being here, darling. She is the, she's the glue, baby. Anyway, Karen Van Wyck is here, and Paula Gibson, thank you. Elaine Jers, Diane Marie, and Karen Cormier all the way up in Maine. How in the hell y'all doing? Baby, it's Friday. It is indeed Friday. We've made it through a shitty-ass week, but thank goodness the RNC is over. It's Friday. We could look forward to a nice weekend, let's hope. The hurricane is gone. There's a lot of people suffering down on the coast of Louisiana and all up in the area between Texas, Louisiana, and Arkansas. They're not going to have a great weekend, but let's hope the best for our fellow Americans out there. But it is indeed Friday, so y'all know the routine. Get the beer off the ice, baby. Ooh, that's cold. And put the butt in the bowl because probably you need it right now. Or whatever you might have stuffed in your pipe. Keith Thompson, how you doing? My friend and fellow veteran, Buddy Davis, thank you for being here. Robert Bork, like Bernadette says, fuck Trump. Yeah. Whoa. It's about time, baby. It's about time. Puff, puff, pass, Rose says. Indeed. John Martinez, I'm glad you're here. Carmen Helfenstein, thank you. Vicky Isled for being here. I appreciate all of y'all being here. It's Friday, so we can kick back a little bit after the show here. I won't have anything to do tomorrow except work in the house, which seems to be my hobby nowadays. We finished up our fence work today, put the water tank back up where it needs to go, installed a ladder over the fence so we can go over and top and not have to go through the gate and all that kind of stuff. Pretty well set up now, I think. Now we can move her over there and do some changes to the front and we'll be good to go. Anyway, today I hope you had an opportunity to see part of the March on Washington today. Ooh, excuse me. That needs another chase down that burp that was trying to happen. Anyway, I hope you got to see part of the March on Washington today. It is the 57th anniversary of Martin Luther King Jr.'s March on Washington. And I find it difficult to believe that we are in the same place, that people in this country are seeking justice and recognition, and we're still fighting that fight 57 years later. It's not good, baby. It means that we haven't gotten to the place we need to be, but we're trying. You know, I was moved by LaTetra Windman, that's Jacob Blake's sister, when she spoke and said that Black America, she said, I hold you accountable. She is speaking to Black America. Never it has been more important for every true patriotic American to get their ass out and vote this November. This is the most dire time in our history that our very freedoms, our very democracy is being challenged, is being trampled upon by those falsely claiming to be patriots, by those falsely claiming that they have a desire for a better America. I don't think so, baby. I didn't see that last night. I did tune in last night to the RNC's final night. Got the little lineup there of all the Ivanka talking and Donnie talking. Yeah, I'll tell you what, they got a pretty demonistic view of the future, baby. And on a side note, since Donnie's always talking about ratings, the ratings throughout the Democratic National Convention had higher ratings and a higher viewership than the Republican National Convention because everybody got tired of listening to all the bullshit and the lies that they were trying to spit out. People don't want to tune into that. They had over 3 million less viewers than the Democratic National Convention because the DNC had a message, a plan for the future, a vision, a jobs program. We're going to do things. We're going to make this country better. At the Republican National Convention, and especially last night in front of our house, which is illegal anyway, but Donnie doesn't give a shit about the law. Not for him. For you, yeah. Yeah, he'll cover your ass. He'll put you to the fullest extent of the law. He said it last night. For him, the law means nothing. So, yes, he used the people's house for his little political convention, using our imagery to project his evil. And then he sat there. I understand he's used Biden's name 40 times last night, they said. I don't recall Biden even mentioning the name Trump. It's synonymous with crap, and why would anybody want to speak the word crap out of your mouth during a speech? But Donnie spent his time last night attacking Joe Biden and attacking Democrats in general. More than half of this country, as far as he is concerned, are demonic assholes out to eat babies. He kept trying to use his Billy Pulpit up there to frighten the only people left that he has, the white people in the suburbs, I guess. Hey, Donnie, guess what? The people in the suburbs, they got a brain. They went to college. They're pretty smart. They're not all those assholes that walk outside with their AR-15 to protect their little McMansion, the little creeps up in St. Louis, who came out and then proclaimed that they were for Black Lives Matter until they were against it. You know, the little flip-floppers are going to go whichever way the money takes them. They're wealthy people. They live in a gated community down the street from the mayor. So, yes, they're going to gravitate towards those other rich little assholes who have their little AR-15s. And is it in a peculiar little freaking note that the shooter that killed 2 people in Kenosha is now in Illinois, and they're going to try to hold off another month until we have another extradition hearing. Yeah, the wheels of justice tend to turn a little slower, baby. They didn't turn slow for Jacob Blake. They changed in a heartbeat. Judge, jury, and executioner rolled into one. They seemed to get it done pretty quick. When that officer put his knee on George Floyd's neck for nearly 9 minutes, he knew he was the judge, the jury, and the executioner. He feared little for the law that he might get charged. He didn't think about that at the time. He thought he was just going to get up and walk away. Oh, look, another black guy dead. He should have done what I told him. He should have done what I said. That's what these little right-wing, well, he should have done what the officer said. They fear for their life. Do you blame them? Never has the vision for America been more bleak. Never have I seen in a time where our neighbors, our fellow citizens, are willing to turn on you for your political belief because of the party you represent, because their master, their potentate up there in the White House, he spurs that shit. He eggs it on. It's all he's got is hatred, division. That's all Trump has to sell. That's all the Republicans have now. That's the Republican Party. We don't need to change our platform. We love it just the way it is, baby. Law and order. He keeps pushing that. Talking about he has the military and he has the bikers for Trump. Holy shit, half them are gone in Sturgis fucking COVID-19 cases probably. They were packed in there last night listening to their little Fuhrer spew his hate. Packed in there shoulder during a pandemic, shoulder to shoulder, no mask, baby. And the fucking Border Patrol was there in uniform, baby. Really? The Border Patrol represented an entity of the United States government? I don't think that's legal, boys. What kind of group are you forming there? Because it's not American. That's not supposed to happen. But it's okay under Donnie. Fuck that law. They don't have to abide by the laws. They don't have to do a damn thing. He's thrown his finger into your face for the last 4 years. Your taxes, yeah, I'll give them out one day as soon as the audit's over, as soon as this is over. Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, no, he's not. We all know it there. We all know it now. They'll get him sooner or later, and it'll prove one thing, that he's indebted to the Russians up to his ass and up to the Saudi Arabians up to his nose. So take your pick where your poison comes from. It doesn't really fucking matter. Anyway, packed in there, no mask, calling the Democrat cities and the states, they're all demonic and they're all going to come and move MS-13 into your house next door and we're going to eat your babies and they're going to destroy your towns. And really? All the destruction as I've seen has been under Donnie's watch, baby. And he keeps stoking it. And the right-wing nut jobs, they're willing to keep doing that. Keep creating that violence, that chaos, because it feeds into the Fuhrers. They're just like brown shirts, baby. You wondering how come they're so popular over there in Portland? While that shit keeps a look around. Look a little bit to the west and look how many white supremacist organizations are based up in that area. The cockroaches of the cockroaches. The ones that actually move to a community and call themselves white supremacists. When indeed they represent the lowest, stupidest part of white America there is. Oh, with the tattoos on the neck and the forehead and all this shit, skinheads and all that crap. But they wave the flag. They wave the Nazi flag, the rebel flag. They'll wave any flag they want because any flag they carry is full of hate. So that's where they come from, baby. That's where that little prick 17-year-old in Kenosha, in Wisconsin, whose mother and father taught him that carrying a weapon to a protest is the right thing to do. It's the American thing to do. Son, you're going to go out there and protect our city. You're going to uphold our law. No, you're not. You just set him into a gang. You know, Mark Zuckerberg came out and said, oh, I'm sorry, we should have took down that militia page. We should have not let that happen. You reckon? Just because it says militia? That's what I was talking about yesterday, this whole damn thing with militia. It's a gang. It's a gang formed to try to make a plan to kill their fellow Americans. How much outright terrorist organizations do you have to just proclaim yourself, oh, well, we're the Corpus Christi militia? No, you're not. You're a gang of assholes with guns, willing to shoot your fellow Americans for whatever reason you might deem reasonable. Jesus, they're not freaking patriots. They're anything but. They're not here to defend the country or your neighborhood. They're there to shoot them black looters. And that kid got his wish. As police just drove right by him. Just a white kid with a gun. Seems to be white guys with guns are the ones killing all the people. It's not black guys trying to get in their car. It's not black guys who you think passed a $20 fake bill and you didn't even go to look at the bill. No, you pass the judgment right there. It's a black guy. Get his ass out. Oh, it's a black guy. Try to get a guy. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, white guy with a gun? Nah, don't worry about it. He's fine. He went home. Can you imagine that? After shooting somebody, the kid just walks home. Seems to be a familiar thing with white guys and guns. Hell, they picked up Dylan Roof. They took him to get a freaking hamburger. Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? Did you give Jacob Blake a hamburger on the way to freaking hospital? You know, just up until a little while ago today, Jacob Blake, the guy shot 7 times in his spine and is paralyzed from the waist down, had handcuffs on his ass into the bed of the hospital. Yeah, don't want him getting up and running away. That's sick. That's pouring salt into a wound. There's no excuse for that. What did they think he was going to do? They posted a guard outside. What do they think they do? The family's going to get him out of there and take him to where? To another fucking hospital? There's no common sense in this shit. It's the police department being pushed by a maniac. Remember him telling the cops, don't be so nice. Don't be so nice. Get a little rougher. They took that shit to heart, baby. So yeah, major reform to our police system in this nation, not just in your town. Well, our cop's a good cop. Really? Prove it every day. You prove you're a good cop every day. They ask it of our military. Donnie's insinuation that he has the bikers for Trump and that he has the military, and come November, if there's any rigging, he ain't gonna do shit. And because of his little insinuations all the time, General Mark Miller, what's his name? Mark Milley. He's chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General. Yeah, he put out a statement today saying the military will not play a role in the November elections. The military is not part of the process, and he is right. And I have said this before when people say, oh, well, we'll just send the military in to get Donnie's ass out. No. The military should not be used anyway. They should not be used against the civilians of our nation, as Donnie wishes to do. They should not be involved in a legal execution of orders. Now, that belongs to the Marshal Service. So let the Marshal Service go in and get his ass out. If that's what Congress deems. Because I don't put anything past this election. The Republicans are going to try any freaking thing, which means Ron DeSantis and what's his name in Georgia? Brian Kemp, Greg Abbott. People like these, I have to worry about my vote in Texas, baby. Hell, they're already playing with the numbers on the COVID, baby. And they slowed down the test to change the guidelines on who gets the test. Make the numbers go down. And now we hear discussion about the plasma therapy. Might not have been ready, but Donnie's pushing it. It's all a pack of lies. He doesn't give a shit who lives or dies. It's all about the story. The story de jour. Story of the day, baby. That's what he lives as. But it tells us a lot that our military has to come out and make a statement that says we will not be involved in the presidential election of 2020. No matter how much the commander-in-chief, the coward that he is, the draft-dodging, American-hating, never paid his taxes. Yeah, I don't pay taxes, not to America. Screw them. Yeah. It's not your military. And I got news for you. Your bikers for Trump. Yeah, baby. Let's see how that shit works out. Anyway, that's about all I got. The ratings are down for RNC. I just enjoyed that little thing there. One other thing I kind of enjoyed was all the fun everybody's having with Melania's melanoma's dress last night. And not too smart to wear a green screen out there. Just make it easy for anybody.
to put anything on your ass that they wanted to. Remember that one? I don't care, do you? Yeah, that's her. She doesn't care as long as the money's coming in, baby. As long as she can prance around in her fucking high heels, thinking that she's top shit in the world. No, baby. You're a little gold digger, just the way you started out with him. That's what you are. That's what you're always going to be. I'll be glad to see Honor come back. I don't think you can find any naked pictures of Jill Biden. I just don't think so. It'll be okay. Them evangelicals, they'll suck it right up. Anyway, that's all I got, family, baby. It's Friday, and when it's time to relax, that's right. We can relax a little bit. Thank you, Bernadette, for being here. John Martinez says, but Trump's malicious groups and Bikers for Trump will antagonize voters, which is against the law. You can't get within 10 feet of a voter. That's true. Is he going to try to send some people out there? He said he is. He's going to send the sheriff. Well, he can't do that because he doesn't control the local sheriff. He's going to send district attorneys. No, again, controlled by the state. U.S. attorneys? Nope, sorry, against the law. FBI? Nope, sorry, against the law. You can't do it. But again, remember, the law means nothing to him. The law means everything to you, but nothing to him. And he has a Republican Party that has just vested in him and said, yep, that's right, the law doesn't count here. We'll just turn a blind eye to everything you do. Anyway, hey, Johnny Fly, how you doing? Big Johnson? Woo! Cardi B called out Melania. Woo, good for her. Anyway, I want to say I was proud of my son yesterday. He got in front of this camera, which is unusual for him. He sits over there, and he doesn't want the camera on him to begin with, but I made him a part of this. And I thought it had a lot of courage of him last night to just come up here and say what was on his mind and what's in his heart. And I'm so proud of him for that. And I'm proud of the sons that I've raised. Take that and shove it up your pipe. How's that shit? Anyway, speaking of shoving it up your pipe, I'll agree with Brenner Bree again. Fuck Trump. David Billings, thank you, John. Fuck Trump and fuck him straight. There you go, baby. It seems to be a theme nowadays because we're pissed. We get down to that primordial fuck him. When you get that frustrated, that's how that word comes out so much, and we enjoy it now. We have embraced it. Yeah, fuck him and his family and the horse. No, not the horse. The horse is fine. We'll leave the horse alone. The hatred and the bigotry and the racism that he rode in on. All of his little cockroaches, his little minions, they can all go crawl, scatter back out. When we turn the light on, they'll leave. They'll go back to their little cubby holes and their little garage meetings and go way out in the woods and have their little private cross burnings and shit. Chase them away. Get them out of our society. These people are hell-bent on destroying it just to prove, hey, look, it's being destroyed. Starting a fire and then showing up with a bucket of water. That's Donnie, baby. Burn the damn nation down. Anyway, oh, look at that. Let me get Donnie's stick out of his ass. I want to thank Catman56, my buddy Keith. Buddy, slow down. Donated $5 and said a little bit of help. Good Friday rant. Spot on. Thank you, Keith. And Michelle Graham donated $3 to Super Chat and said, fuck Trump. I'm just reporting the news there. Thank you, Michelle. We appreciate it tremendously. The help of this family has made it possible for us to make some improvements here recently to provide for better security around our house and protect us a little bit better. So we appreciate the donations. They go a long way. Anyway, thank you, Teresa Diggum. I like to think that we did go to do a good job. I can leave this world knowing that my kids aren't going to be assholes to people, that they're going to help people when they can and lift people up when they can, and not waste any time trying to beat anybody down or degrade anybody. And I've taught both of them that they accept, just like his mother and me, everybody. Doesn't matter what color you are. If you're gay, that's fine. I'm happy for you. I hope to find a gay person that loves you just as much back. Uh, it doesn't matter what gender you were born. It doesn't matter what color you are, what religion you are. None of that matters to somebody. It only matters to the person that is. And you have no right to challenge them on their belief or on who they are or where they belong. That's not up to you, baby. As a matter of fact, listen to most of y'all, you'd think that'd be up to God, but y'all are so interested in making your 2 cents worth important, and it's not. And until you get over your high horse and come down and live with the rest of us and thinking you're so all supremacy and all that kind of shit, it ain't going to work, baby. As a matter of fact, the more you proclaim your superiority, the more I think you're just one of the lowest of we have of our society. And I think that's true. Anyway, if you can't accept society for what it is, well, society ain't going to change just to please your ass, especially if you're a dick. So don't be a dick. And I think that was Travis's main message. Anyway, that's about I got. David Billings, thank you, buddy. Thank you to this Blue Dot family. I see that conversation going on. I vote absentee ballot in Michigan because I work anyway at the Air Force Base in Illinois. Thank you. And in August 4th primary, my ballot was lost for 30 days by the USPS. I had to get a second one. Pay attention to what's going on. The Republicans are going to try to stop you from voting in any way they can. They don't give a shit about your vote. The fewer of us that vote, the higher chance they have of winning. That's what they're afraid of. So that's why they're out there trying to scare every white person in the... I don't know. Yeah, it's just so ridiculous. Well, I'm voting for Trump. Why is that? Because I'm a racist bigot. That's all the answer is. That's the only answer you can give me. That I'm a racist bigot. That's why I'm voting for Trump. Because that's what he is. And if that's who you are, get the hell out, baby. We don't want your kind here. We're going to keep this up until your kind is chased away out of our nation, unacceptable in our society. And we need to get that done soon. Anyway, that sheriff is a racist bigot. Well, wouldn't be the first one, baby. Yeah, I'm a little pissed off that it's going to take another 30 days, another month before we see the next hearing date for this kid that was the shooter. Really? Wheels of justice turn real slow, it seems, when they want it to. Other cases, they'll speed that shit up in a heartbeat. Anyway, I find it disgusting that Illinois is not agreeing to the extradition immediately, not wait 30 days. What are you waiting 30 days? The guy obviously committed the crime. It's on tape. Are you shitting me? There's the evidence, Judge. Okay, we want him. Well, go ahead, take him. He committed the crime in Wisconsin. Take him over there. No, not the state of Illinois. Well, yeah, I'm going to set up a hearing next month. Kiss my ass. Truth and justice. Truth and justice in every one of these cases that we've had to endure. They want law and order afterwards. But they are taking their sweet ass time delivering the truth and justice that delivers the law and order. Stop making our police line up with riot gear on to beat their fellow citizens. You're forming a gang. It's no longer protecting the neighborhood. It's about beating them back. You want to protect the neighborhood? Start protecting the freaking neighborhood. All you guys lined up with shields ready to beat somebody in the head, you could be protecting buildings all over the freaking place. Anyway, that's all I got, baby. It is indeed Friday, so I want you to enjoy your weekend. Try to as much as you can. Those areas down in the Gulf Coast here, baby, that were hit, our hearts go out to you. Please reach out when you need help. That's the best we can do for them. I've been in that situation before. It ain't going to be nice. It ain't going to be power. It ain't going to be water. It ain't going to be stores. There ain't going to be a lot of shit there. And they're just not going to be there. And it's going to be a rough time for a long time, as it does in every storm. And that's why we continue to be the United States of America, because when one state needs the help, we can all pitch in and help. The more this man tries to divide us and call us red states and blue states and Democrats and Republicans, all that shit, it demeans what we are. E pluribus unum. Out of many, one. And we need to get back to that, baby, because that under God shit just ain't working for me. Because he's been busy elsewhere because this shit's going on anyway. Don't want to get into that shit. Anyway, hugs back to you, Diane, Forever 420. Oh, look at her. It is 420. Forever 420. Hugs back to you, baby. I love everyone in this family. Coronapalooza. That's what it was last night. We're going to wait and see what happens out of that. Dumbasses. What do you, I'm not wearing a mask because I don't want my president thinking I'm a dumbass. Well, shit. They lose the irony of all their shit. They don't understand what they're doing. They don't care. I love you. And Bernadette says one last time in all caps, fuck Trump. We get rid of him November 3rd. That's what we do, baby. We get out to vote. Mass vote. And we make a statement, baby. A loud, positive, American-loving, flag-waving statement that we will not be destroyed from the inside by a man or a political party that has lost its way. Hooking up with Russia there don't help you there, Republicans. It doesn't look too good, NRA filtering money from Russia into the NRA, into the it just doesn't look good. Makes you look like traitors. Anyway, oh, by the way, I think they are. The ones that are in there now. Hey, Tammy Ames, how you doing? Tammy Ames just purchased some of Rose's fist. And thank you, Tammy Ames, for that. You just tickled her to death when you did that, and we appreciate it. Anyway, darling, I hope your thumbs get better. I hope you got to hear that poem that Oddly Wired wrote about you, and it just highlights what this family is to each other, not to me, to each other. Anyway, I love y'all. I can sit here and ramble on forever. Y'all take care. Wash your hands. Wear a mask. All that. Socially distance. Enjoy your weekend. We'll be back here Sunday night for a Blue Dot family meeting. I'll look forward to seeing you then. I love you. Take care of yourself. And y'all come back now. Bye.